Hello, hello, hello. You're listening to your favorite RJs. I'm RJ Abia.
And I'm RJ Fazila.
And this is SJS Soundwaves, where variety is the spice of our airwaves. Fazila, is everything okay?
It's nothing really. I've just been feeling really stressed. There's so much to figure out about college, choosing courses. It's just getting a bit overwhelming nowadays.
I know. In 12th, the pressure is real. People are always asking what you're going to do next.
Right? And half the time, I don't even know what to say. Feels like there's so much pressure to have it all figured out.
I get that. But you should know, being decisive about something doesn't mean knowing everything. It just means being confident enough to start somewhere.
That's true. I guess it's more about just starting, even if you're not sure where you're going.
Yes, and as you guessed it, this week's theme is decisiveness.
Decisiveness is all about trusting yourself, weighing your options, and taking that leap when it counts. With that in mind, let's hand the mic over to RJ Johanna and RJ Agnata, who got an interview lined up with some very unexpected guests.
Hello everyone, this is RJ Agnata with
RJ Johanna, and today on Soundwaves, we are catching up with a very few of our graduated seniors to hear how they have made one of their biggest decisions yet.
Yep, whether it's choosing a college, a stream, or a career path, every big move starts with a tough choice. And joining us today are
Joanna Maria John and Noor Ansari.
So Joanna, to give our listeners some context, could you tell us when you graduated and which stream you took while studying here?
Hello everyone, I'm Joanna and I just graduated from St. Joseph's about 2 months ago. So in February of this year, I was in the commerce stream and my subjects were commerce and mathematics. And I'm planning to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Finance and Accounting when I go to university this year.
Seem pretty sure about your choice, but were there any moments where you doubted it? And how did you manage to stay confident?
Yes, for sure. There were a lot of times when I doubted my decisions. Taking really big decisions can always be stressful, especially when you're making decisions about your subjects or what you want to do in the future. There were times I doubted my decisions, but I tried to remain confident in my choices and seek God's advice as well and remain calm while I was making such huge choices in my life. I think staying true to yourself and deciding what you want to do and taking decisions like that can definitely help.
So, could you give any advice to our listeners out there who are still trying to figure out what they want to do?
My advice to all the listeners who are confused about what they want to do is to just wait. I think taking a pause, looking back, and assessing yourself can really help you to understand yourself as a person. You can also take guidance from teachers, the counselor, your parents, family members, friends. You can go online. There are infinite resources around you, but make sure that in the end of the day, your decision stays true to who you are as a person. And that's all. All the best to everyone.
Next up is our second guest, Noor Ansari. But before we begin the interview, could you share which stream you took in high school and which course you're planning to pursue in college?
Yeah, so I took the science stream with computer science and math as my main subjects. For college, I'm planning to pursue a course related to computer science or artificial intelligence. I chose this because I really enjoy creativity and innovation, and a CS gives me the perfect space to explore both.
Well, that's interesting. You must have faced some external pressure while making your decision. How did you manage to stay true to your choice without letting it affect you?
Yes, there was definitely some external pressure while making my decision. I stayed true to my choice by thinking both practically and personally. I made sure to ask myself whether I could actually see myself doing what I was choosing long term. Because I wanted to pick something that not only made sense career-wise, but also made me excited to learn every day.
Yes, here's an hypothetical question. If you could go back in time to the start of grade 11 or 12, would you do anything differently in terms of planning or exploring your options or even academics?
If I could go back, I think I'd try to take on more projects to build my portfolio. I wish I'd used the summer after 11th to learn a new skill, maybe something like graphic design or video editing. That could be both a hobby and a new way to earn a little on the side.
Well, that's a wrap for today's interview, folks. Handing over the mic to RJ Krishna and RJ Ayuna for the game segment.
Thank you, Johanna and Agneta, for the interview. But now, let's spice things up with a little game.
And the game we are playing today is...
Guess the song.
That sounds exciting.
Okay, is everyone ready? Here goes the first song.
I started painting all the walls just to see if you like the shade. I would love just to be stuck to your side, not with anybody else.
Oh, I know this song. Is it The Shade?
Well, yeah, you're right.
Hey, can I play the next song?
Yeah, why not? Wait, is it Joel by Anurag Khalid? Oh wow, it's been so long since I've heard that song.
Yes, yes. Well, friends, that's all for guessing the song. Hope you all had fun. Let's hear some fun facts that are fun and shocking.
Hey everyone, this is RJ Evelyn.
And this is RJ Shreya, and we're here to enlighten you with some amusing facts that you probably didn't know about.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's start. Here goes the first fact. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus.
Yes, did you know you technically have gold in your body? It's a teeny amount in your blood, worth less than a cent, but still, you fancy.
Here's the last one. Cows have best friends and get stressed when they're separated. Moo love is so real.
Well, that's all the facts we had planned for today. Hope these were a bit interesting for all of you. Now, why don't we hear some movie recommendations that'll keep us entertained this week?
Hey everyone, this is RJ Jyoti and I have a couple of must-watch movies that dive deep into this week's theme, decisiveness and making tough decisions. First up, Hidden Figures 2016. This film tells the story of 3 black women working at NASA during the space race. They're constantly pushed to make bold, high-pressure decisions in a system that underestimates them at every turn. It's an empowering and surprisingly funny movie. Plus, if you're into STEM, social justice or history, this one hits all the marks. If follows 12-year-old Bia who, after experiencing personal loss, discovers she can see everyone's imaginary friends who have been left behind as their real-life friends have grown up. Teaming up with her neighbor Cal, she embarks on a mission to reconnect these forgotten ifs with their original companions or find them new homes. Through this magical adventure, Bia learns the power of imagination, the importance of family, and the healing nature of friendship. That's all for the entertainment part. Now back to RJ, Abia and Fazila to wrap things up.
Thank you, Jyoti, for the movie recommendations. And if there's one thing to take away from today, it's that being decisive is less about being certain and more about being brave enough to choose.
And we hope today's theme helped you realize one thing. Decisiveness doesn't mean being perfect. It just means moving forward.
So whether you're deciding what to study, what song to play, or just what to eat, trust yourself. So take your first step. Learn as you go and trust the journey.
And here's a little quote to end things off with. The chances we take today become the confidence we carry tomorrow.
This is RJ's Abia, Fazila, Agnata, Johanna, Krishna, Iona, Evelyn, Jyoti and Shreya of Class 12B signing off from SJS Soundwaves.